Hey everyone, it's Leanne, and we're recording at kind of a funny angle today. I'm actually standing up, and my computer screen is kind of tilted, so you're seeing me from below. Not the best angle, but I'll deal with it. My cat actually, I don't know, at some point today fell asleep on my chair, on my office chair that's behind me right here. And I know you only see the top, but she's curled up, and I just didn't feel like throwing her off today. I just want to let her rest. So I've been standing up. I have a stand-up desk anyway. It's, at the right level to stand up and work, and I figured, what the heck, I'll use it for what I intended it for. So anyway, I had kind of a scare today, and my son started wheezing in a really weird way this morning. And so we actually ran to the doctor today, and I was just thinking, like, thank goodness that I just work from home and that I can get up and leave whenever I need to, and there's no boss to talk to and say, hey, can you let me go? My son's, in trouble. And I was there to hear him do it. I'm just thinking, wow, thank goodness for that. Unfortunately, I had to cancel an appointment that I made with someone, but he understood, having kids himself, and everything's fine, by the way. But I'm just so grateful to be in a position to be home. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about today is another interesting idea from Psychocybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And the section that I just read today talks about the programming in our brains. And I think I already told you in a previous video that what was so amazing to me when I started reading this book or listening to it on Audible is how it correlates with what I'm working on, which is getting rid of limiting beliefs. And there's something really interesting that he talks about, which is looking at your brain and the way it's wired as a software program. And when you put something into a software program, into a computer, it doesn't think about whether, it's good or bad, up and down, whatever. It just processes it, and whatever comes out on the other end comes out on the other end according to the software. And so what he's saying is there's no subconscious and conscious mind and all that stuff. We just have this mind that's running a program. And whatever you put into it and you get out, that's how you know what's going on in the program. And so if you, and he makes a joke, he says, in computer terms, giga, garbage in, garbage out. And he says if you get enough garbage in there, you're going to wire it in a way to where you're always getting garbage out. So if you're doing things that don't make sense, and you're trying to figure out why you're sabotaging your career, your relationships, your whatever else, then it's probably the programming. And what I love listening to this is that I keep thinking, wow, I can change the programming in your brain. I've got a simple technique that gets rid of beliefs that limit you and shifts your programming so that you're no longer doing this repetitive thing and trying to figure out, why am I sabotaging myself? So I wanted to share that with you. I'm really excited about this book. I can't believe I haven't read it before, and I'll keep sharing cool stuff with you from there. Anyway, it's a really beautiful day today. I got to see that when we ran out to the doctor. I've got my window open here on the side, which unfortunately you can't see, and we've actually been planting some. Actually, my wife has been gardening, and she planted some different plants, tomatoes, peppers, squash, all sorts of things, some herbs that I like mint. So I'm looking outside, and I see the herbs lined up on a shelf, and our new fence and everything, and it just smells good and it feels good. And actually my office still smells a little bit like chemical from when they did the floors yesterday, but I got the fan going. You probably tell from the reflection on my head since we have this weird angle going. And all the doors are open in the house and the windows, and it's just gorgeous. So I hope you're having a great day as well, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Love you.